So this is tutorial number 3, which should teach you about the simple movement controls required to make your train simulator. So first, let's recap what our project might be similar to. Okay, actually, I don't think the music should stop, so let's take the stop all sounds out and let's make this one a bit more quiet. There. Good, it's still playing. How about that? Okay. So, now let's get into our train. We're going to make it move somehow. Okay, first we'll say when green flag clicked, and and just to test what X position is the highest it can go, we are going to do this. No. Alright, everyone done that? Okay, so let's move on. So, looks like 340 is as far as it can go, looks like. So, we'll say if the X position, wait, let me just let this load, is bigger than 339, then we are going to, let's now go minus 20, okay, and okay, so that's minus 340. So let's say if X position is bigger than 339, we'll go to X minus 340, yep. Save now, project saved. And in here, actually first, we'll create a variable. My variable is not enough. Firstly, let's rename this variable stations past. We're not going to do anything with it yet, but we're going to create another variable. This variable is going to be called backdrops past. Backdrops past. We don't need to see this variable, so we'll hide it. Now was set, change backdrops passed by 1, and we'll wait 1 second so that it doesn't kind of glitch. Actually no, we'll wait 0.4 to make it easier. Okay. So now we'll say actually no, we'll say forever if first in the train variant one we'll set backdrops past not to 0, but this time we'll set it to 8. Here we've got in here, let's say, if, whoa, it's going crazy here. How do we do this? Let me just think about it. So now I've worked it out, and as you can see, I've put a forever loop. This is, by the way, this is the station sprite, and we'll zoom over here. This is the code that you need to copy. If stations passed equals that, so actually first you need to add set stations passed to 1 over here. Here you need to add set backdrops passed to 8. And then in here, as you can see, actually we've done that bit already, haven't we? And then we'll go over here. If stations passed equals backdrops passed divided by 8, repeat until not stations passed equals backdrop passed divided by 8. Show inside the repeat until, or then outside of the repeat until, you have change station passed by 1. And then in the else section, you have hide. That is the code you need to do. So let's add this script. Oh no, not in the bin. We'll add this script into the forever loop. And now we can start getting on with the movement. Okay, so here comes the movement. We'll go we'll do a duplicate on this. We'll take everything out. We'll take this out. And all that's left is the green flag clicked and the forever block. Okay, now here, usually I like to add these stuff separately from the forever loop so that I kind of get it to make sense. Actually, we don't need those now. So now, if the key 0 is pressed, and repeat until operators. Now we need 2 OR blocks over here, one inside the other, and we'll say repeat until key 1 pressed or key 2 pressed, or if the key number 3 is pressed. And now this needs to be a 0. So set it so that it doesn't move at all. And now you can duplicate this and you can say if 1 key is pressed, we will change this one to 0. We'll let it move at 5 steps. Actually no, let's move it at 3 steps. And then we'll do 6 steps and then 10 steps. And we might as well duplicate both of them and stick them at the bottom. And this one will say 2, and this will say 6, and this will say 0, and this will say 1. And over here, this will say 3, this will say 10, 0, 0, 1, or 2. There. Now that we've finished this, we can add it into the forever loop. There, that looks good. Let's see if we can test this thing out. Look. There. Now, if key 0 is pressed, we don't move at all. If key 1 is pressed, we move a little bit. If key 2 is pressed, we move more. If key 3 is pressed, we move quite a bit. There, that works, doesn't it? Okay, but what about the other train that was meant to sit at the station? That hasn't got any code yet. So let's drag this into the train at the station. Let's see. Good, it's copied properly. So now when we play this, we should see that the train disappears as well. Good. It's working. Yeah. This is so slow. There, when that reaches 16, I'm going to have a station. Let's change it to night time. And here we go. I don't think it's really working. So let's go into the code. Let's show this as well. And just to test, we'll have our variables up. Nighttime, speed 2, off we go! Wait, why does that suddenly change to 3? Ah yes, I know why. Because we have to delete this one. Nighttime, speed 2, off we go! Wait a minute. The train is moving on the side where the red light is. That is definitely not right. Okay, so let's flip it around. We'll flip this one too. And let's start it up again. There, here comes the music. There, we stopped perfectly on the mark. That's great to hear. And that is kind of it, I guess.